Give yourself a bit more time.
Me either. Except I don't know what's happening. Like, I don't know what's happening. Oh, the cannon shoots it. We need potion.
Wild headgear.
This is how you get it. Go. Go and potion. Oh! Ah! You're trying to get me now. Trying to get me. Ow! Yeah, you're trying to get me now. Marvin? Zombie Marvin? We need to go. I shoot. You shoot. Oh, Sam, you trying to. No, that's not. That high there. You need to get out of here.
He says that's enough to get the Mekton functional. You'll have an engine, a fuel soaker, a gun, and a gathering net, but no armor, nor enough oxygen supply. He made a suction device, so the Mekton can use the black tar as an instant refuel. You can also use it to clear oily goo puddles, so you can pass and access hard-to-get-to areas. He's been working on another project for the Mekton, a cannon, but it needs ammunition, and by that he means the strips. He says if they're trained right, they'll turn into a distraction for the Jumbo Puff. The best way to find scripts is to go talk to Moog. He knows the ins and outs of every breathing thing left alive after the apocalypse. Unfortunately, this means you'll have to venture farther out into the dead zone than Moog's camp on the steep depot. Once you find Moog, he'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find scripts. Giz...
Marvin, you stay behind. Okay, Marvin. You're gonna die. I'm gonna go die him. Hi, mister.
You seem to be getting the hang of it. That was fun.
Definitely.
Put one robot foot in front of the other. The Grease Monkey's Mekton is built sturdy, just like himself. Might want to hold your breath before you head any further. You're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone.
Okay, look.
In the old world, roads like this really led somewhere. Now, most of them lead to disaster. Imagine you could just go to a place like this to get a proper meal back in the old world. Is your nose bleeding? Stay away from that biohazard. You'll want to wash yourself off for a month. Nothing beats your own 2 feet. Just what you were looking for. Sometimes the smallest pieces of scrap are the ones you make yourself. Better than nothing.
Are you fucking goddamn joking me, you fat bastard? Okay. I hate this place. I just want to tell you everything that's on about 10 minutes. They suck so much asshole.
Hey, Marvin, just bring one of my robots. This robot's coming out of my pocket.
What?
Robot's coming out of my pocket.
What will you make today? It's going to cause a catastrophe.
Oh wait, I can't even do that. I reset it. I'm no robot. Oh my god. Hey! That thing that oh, that's found it here.
So much easier to see all the colors during the day. That over there is Steepo Depot, the cliffside that Moog hangs on to. Wonder who put it here.
Possibile. Immo. Diava.
Let's see.
Ei kanissa vai?
This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not
Zatuna.
claims he goes after the most dangerous game, huge monsters.
La fea nuch.
Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes.
Diava.
Choosing what to kill and what to spare are the most important decisions you'll make.
Vaxan mar malva cherry.
You might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care.
Giravabasco.
It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do it. Otherwise, when it comes to monsters, he mostly picks who dies.
Vaxa o intabadal.
Says it's wild that the world seems to be coming back, but he supposes that means more monsters for him to shoot.
Segaya lama yaba.
Wonders why you work so hard to keep things alive. Bullets help thin the herd instead.
Me.
Says you should give up on working with the stubborn myriad. He keeps trying to put out their lights and they keep putting up new ones.
Vaskinka Michael Tagukal.
Says they keep the monsters away. He needs them closer, not farther.
Tariman.
But enough of that, right?
Guhu.
He says the wildlife, nature, has changed and turned against us. Instincts of survival took over when the world changed.
Munteo Astula.
He's not sure about their veggie diet anymore, and if it's changed, who knows what it's done with the chemical composition of their body output.
Padam wagumo nas vaya.
Right now, though, he feels he's come to a point where he's got a pretty clear idea on the whereabouts of monsters, both talk. Thinks that it all hangs on the tree of life. When it started to fail, everything changed.
Over bubu.
Moog says you must learn to walk before you can run. It takes practice before you can call yourself a monster hunter. Fortunately for you, he can help. He understands you need to start off with something small before you go big.
Mishako here.
There's no better place to start than a scrip cave. Hunting down a couple of these little critters for yourself should keep you on your toes.
Drä.
Says you stick to the haunting and shots present themselves later.
GLOE.
Ecine.
Moog says you should go hunt. Be careful down here. Easy to get trapped. Wait, it's the scrip hole-up. Place is just filled with critters. That hurt. Wiped out. Getting out the tin can. Locked, but good.
I need the flying. The fly.
Once the volatilization from the nuclear waste evaporated, a volatile gas rose through the soil and infested structures, even Toxanol's own buildings. So, in a way, they caused their own death.
Flying one. Oh, that.
Oh, idea. Go knock the lid off that sludge truck. It'll fill the place up and you can get up to that entrance there. Easy to lose your way if you can't see landmarks.
What's the fun?
Seems dirty down here in the dirt.
Loading. Hey, get off! I don't like you. Here,
Hi.
here.